Hello students, today I will explain you chapter 4 simple equations. Here first definition which I am going to explain you, that is of simple equation. What is simple equation? A mathematical equation is an expression containing at least one variable, a known value. Variable has a known value and an equal sign with a mathematical expression on each side of it. Here you can see an example. I have given an example of an equation. Equation is 2x plus 3 is equals to 15. In this equation, x is a variable. It is unknown. We have to find its value. So to find its value, we solve the equation. And now I will tell you about linear equation in one variable. Now you see, the linear equation in one variable is an equation which is expressed in the form of ax plus b is equals to 0. Here a and b are two integers and x is a variable. So you know what is integer? Integer, all the positive numbers and all the negative numbers including with 0 is called integer. Here a and b are two integers and what is x? X is a variable and has only one solution. Here you can see one example, 7x plus 3 is equals to 5. It's a linear equation and having a single variable in it. It's a single variable. X is a single variable here. That is why we say here linear equation in one variable. Therefore, this equation has only one solution. Why it has only one solution? Because in this equation we have only one variable. So, we have only one solution. Now, you can see one example. 7x plus 3 is equals to 5. Here, what is variable? X is a variable. Now, it means we have only one solution for this equation. Now, 7x plus 3 is equals to 5. This is the equation. To solve it, as we can see here, plus 3. So, what we will do? We will subtract 3 from both the sides of equation. Here minus 3, minus 3. Same number we will subtract from both the sides. After that, in the next step, plus 3 and minus 3, we will get 0. And on the right hand side, 5 minus 3, we will get 2. Now, we will divide both the sides by 7. So, after dividing both the sides by 7, we will get 2 upon 7. Students, now I will tell you about solution of a linear equation. The value of the variable which makes the equation a true statement is called the solution or root of the equation. To solve an equation is to find the value of the variable which satisfies the equation. It means when we calculate value of x, that means what? If we put the value of x in the equation, in the given equation, and if we get left hand side equals to right hand side, that means the equation is true. The statement is true. And if right hand side and left hand side value both are coming same, it means our value is satisfying the equation and the calculated value of variable is correct. Here, now I will show you this thing through an example. Here you have to verify that x is equals to 2 upon 7 is a root of the equation, or you can say solution of the equation 7x plus 3 is equals to 5. To verify this, we will put the value of x in the given equation. In place of x, we will substitute value of x. Here you can see I have written left hand side of the equation is 7x plus 3. In place of x, you will put 2 upon 7. After putting 2 upon 7, 7 and 7, you can cancel, and here 2 will remain. Then 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. And what is 5? 5 is coming after solving the left hand side, and it is equals to right hand side. It means what? It means here left hand side and right hand side are coming same, and one thing which you can say that 2 upon 7 is a root of the equation 7x plus 3 is equals to 5. Or in other words, you can say x is equals to 2 upon 7 is the solution of the equation 7x plus 3 is equals to 5. Now I will tell you about rules. Now rules for solving an equation. You see here the first rule to solve an equation. The same quantity can be added to both sides of an equation without changing the equality. For example, here you can see I have taken an example. Here x minus 3 is equals to 7. In this equation, you can see I have added plus 3 on both the sides. Here you have read this thing. The same quantity can be added to both sides of an equation without changing the equality. I have not done any change here. Here what I have done? Only I have added 3. Why I have added 3? Because here minus 3 we have got. So we have added here plus 3 on both the sides, and when we solve, then we get in the next step for minus 3 and plus 3 we get 0, which we will not write, which is no need to write. So x is equals to 10 will come. Now see the second rule for solving equation. Here the same quantity can be subtracted from both sides of an equation without changing the equality. So for this case, I have taken this example. Example is t plus 4 is equals to 2. And t plus 4. Here you can see minus 4, and other side also I have written minus 4. And plus 4 minus 4, what will come? 0. It is no need to write. So t is equals to, if you subtract 4 from 2, what you will get? You will get minus 2. So in this equation, what you have done? You have subtracted 4 from both the sides of given equation. Now see the third rule. Both sides of an equation may be multiplied by the same non-zero number. To show this rule, I have taken this example. Y upon 3 is equals to 7. In this equation, y we are dividing here by 3, and it is equals to 7. To solve such type of equation, we will multiply both the sides by 3. You know why both the sides by 3? Because here 3 is in divisor. We want the value of y only. So to eliminate this 3, what can we do? We can multiply both the sides by 3. After multiplying both the sides by 3, this 3 and this 3, you can cancel. 3 1 is 3 and here 3 1 is 3. What will remain here? Only y, and on the right hand side 7 3 is 21. Now see the fourth rule of solving any equation. Now we can use such rule for this type of equation? Both sides of equation may be divided by the same non-zero number. You can see where you can use such type of rule. Here equation 13x is equals to 78 I have taken as example. In this equation 13x is equals to 78. We want value of x. Only x we want to calculate. So for that we want to eliminate this 13. So what we will do? We will divide both the sides by 13. And like this, you will not get this 13 on the left hand side, because this 13 and this 13 you can cancel out, and what will remain for x? X is equals to 6. Why 6? Because 13 1 is 13 and 13 6 is 78. So like this you get value of x is equals to 6. Now one more way I will tell you about to solve an equation, that is transposition. Now I will tell you about transposition. Any term of an equation may be taken from one side to the other with a change in its sign. This does not affect the equality of a statement. This process is called transposition. Any term can be transferred from one side of the equation to the other by changing its sign from plus to minus or from minus to plus. This is called transposition. Now I will explain you same thing with this example. You see the first example. Here 2x plus 3 is equals to 8. Here we will transpose plus 3. Just now you have seen in the definition, any term of an equation may be taken from one side to the other with a change in its sign. And this does not affect the equality of a statement. So here you see plus 3 we transpose from left hand side to right hand side. So plus 3 will become minus 3. Means here you can see sign will change. But this does not affect the equality of the statement. Any effect is not coming in the equation. So now see, here what you have done, you have transposed plus 3 from left hand side to right hand side. Here you can see I have written transposing 3 from left hand side to right hand side. Now equation is 2x is equals to 5. So here you can see 2x means what? 2 into x. We want to calculate value of this variable x only. So what we have to do with this 2? We have to eliminate it. So for that we will divide both the sides by 2. You will not divide only one side. You will divide both the sides. You can see in the next step 2x upon 2 is equals to 5 upon 2. 2 1 ja 2, 2 1 ja 2. Here what will come? Only x. And here what will come? X is equals to 5 upon 2. Now student, I will explain you second example. In the second example you can see the equation. Equation is y minus 8 is equals to minus 6 plus 5y. In this equation minus 8 we will transpose from left hand side to right hand side. So minus 8 will be plus 8. And plus 5y we will transpose from right hand side to left hand side, and plus 5y will be minus 5y. Here we will write in the bracket transposing minus 8 to right hand side and 5y to left hand side. Now you will think why we have transposed 5y from right hand side to left hand side, and why we have transposed minus 8 from left hand side to right hand side. There is a reason, because this 5 is with the variable y. So we will transpose it to left hand side, and minus 8 is a constant number. So we will transpose it to right hand side. Now we will solve it. If we subtract 5y from y, we get minus 4y. And when we add these two integers, minus 6 and 8, we get 2. Now here we can see this minus 4 is in multiplication with the y. So to remove it from left hand side, we will divide both the sides by minus 4. Not only one side, we will divide both the sides by minus 4. Now here minus 4 and minus 4 we can cancel. 1 will come, and 1 into y, what? Y. And on the right hand side we got 2 upon minus 4. Here we will simplify it. 2 1 is 2 and here 2 2 is 4. Our answer is coming 1 upon minus 2. Now students, I want to tell you one thing. We never write minus sign in denominator. So our answer will be y is equals to minus 1 upon 2. Now students, introduction of this chapter is over. Exercise 4.1 of simple equation chapter. First I am taking question number 1, and this question I am explaining you in the book, but you will solve this question in your notebook. Now see the question. Complete the last column of the table. Here serial number. This is the given equation. Here value, and this say whether the equation is satisfied, yes or no. Here given first equation is x plus 3 is equals to 0, and we have to solve this equation for x is equals to 3. Now if we put this 3 in place of this x, we will get 3 plus 3, and 3 plus 3 is equals to 6, and we can see this 6 is not equals to this 0, which is at right hand side. So we can say the value of x is not satisfying the equation. So our answer will be no, because here left hand side this is not equals to 0. So our answer is no. Now see the second part. In the second part, the given equation is x plus 3 is equals to 0, and we have to solve this equation for the value x is equals to 0. Now this 0 we will put in place of this x, then 0 plus 3. 0 plus 3 is equals to 3 is coming, and this 3 is not equals to right hand side, which is 0. So what can we say about this? No. So our answer is no. Now see the third part. In the third part, same equation x plus 3 is equals to 0, but here the given value of x is minus 3. Now we will put this minus 3 in place of x. So if we put minus 3 in place of x, we get minus 3 plus 3. And minus 3 plus 3 is equals to 0. Here you can see that our answer is coming equals to right hand side of the given equation. So this value is satisfying the equation. So our answer will be yes. Now see the fourth part. In the fourth part, given equation is x minus 7 is equals to 1. here we have to take x is equals to 7. And after putting this 7 in place of this x, we will get 7 minus 7. And this 7 minus 7 is equals to 0. And this 0 is not equals to right hand side. Or you can say the 0 is not equals to 1. So our answer is no. And it means this x is equal to 7 is not satisfying the equation. Now see the fifth part of the question. In the fifth part, you can see the equation. Equation is x minus 7 is equals to 1. And this equation we have to solve for x is equals to 8. Now we will put this 8 here in place of x, and after putting here value of x, we get 8 minus 7 is equals to 1. 8 minus 7 is equals to 1. Here you can see that right hand side is coming equal. It means what? It means x is equals to 8 is satisfying the equation. So here we will write yes. Now you see the sixth part of the question 1. Here given equation is 5x is equals to 25 and x is equals to 0 is the given value. And if we put x is equals to 0 in 5x, then 5 into 0, what will come? 0. And here we can see that 0 is not equals to this 25. It means this x is equal to 0 is not satisfying the equation. So our answer will be no. After this, you see the seventh part. 5x is equals to 25. And this equation we have to solve for x is equals to 5. Now we will put this 5 in place of x. So 5 into 5, what will come? 25, and this 25 is equals to right hand side. So our answer is yes. Now see the eighth part of the first question. Equation is 5x is equals to 25, but here you will take x is equals to minus 5. So after putting this minus 5 in place of x, we will get 5 into minus 5. 5 into minus 5. Here you can see. And after multiplying this plus and minus, where if we multiply we get minus, and 5 5s are 25. Minus 25 is coming. But in the question, what is coming? 25. It means our answer is no, because here minus 25 is not equals to 25. Left hand side is not coming equals to right hand side. So our answer is no. Now you see the ninth question. Ninth part of the first question is m upon 3 is equals to 2. And we have to solve this equation for m is equals to minus 6. To verify the equation for m is equals to minus 6, we will put the value of m in m upon 3. And after putting this value, we will get minus 6 upon 3. And minus 6 upon 3 is equals to minus 2. And this minus 2 is not equals to this 2. It means m is equals to minus 6 is not satisfying the equation. So here answer will be no. Now see the 10th part of the question. Question is m upon 3 is equals to 2. And this we have to solve for m is equals to 0. Now in place of m we put 0 and we get 0 upon 3. And after dividing 0 by 3 we get 0. And we can see this 0 is not equals to 2, which is given on the right hand side of the equation. So 0 is not the appropriate value of this m. And you can say 0 is not equals to 2. It means 0 is not satisfying the equation. So our answer is no. Now see 11th part of the question. 11th part of the question is m upon 3 is equals to 2. And we have to solve this equation for m is equals to 6. Just like previous questions, previous parts, we will put value of this 6 in place of m in m upon 3 is equals to 2. Here after putting 6 in m upon 3, we will get 6 upon 3, and when we solve it, we get 2. And here also 2 is there on right hand side. It means what? M is equal to 6 is satisfying the equation. So here left hand side is equal to right hand side. So our answer is yes. Now students, first question of exercise 4.1 is completed. In the next video, I will start my explanation from question number 2. Thank you.